Hey, yo, we back at it again. Wisdom Talk. We in this thing. It's your boy H20, the Cameroon Goon, Horton. Got my boy RKM Legend. We in this thing.
Let's go.
Jay's in the house.
Yeah.
Wait till y'all get to know this guy. And Juniani, recognized.
Yo, what up, though?
Entertainment. Yes, sir.
Good with it.
You already know what it is. He out here for another episode. And guys, I'm telling y'all, like,
it's gonna be the one right here.
Yeah, for real, because y'all thought we were a bit controversial before. Watch this one. We about to start straight out the case, man. I'm gonna get this first question now. Watch this. So is it that the LGBTQ getting out of control with people, with forcing people to accept it, and how will the kids be affected at school? Again, let me read that one more time. I got y'all. Is the LGBTQ getting out of control with forcing people to accept it? And how will the kids be affected at school?
Who want to take this first? It's a hot one right here.
Shoot, I kind of got something already. I already got something, man. Because, like, it's things that I've been seeing, like drag queens reading children books in the class.
Speak on it.
And stuff like that.
Video, huh?
Yeah, I'm like, these kids are just like, they're grooming. That is grooming. And they're trying to mold these kids to think that's normal.
Yeah.
And like,
speak on it.
Like, it's not even about how do I feel about them individually. Do you? But don't force that on these kids. Don't put that in front of these kids where these kids have to see, oh, that is a part of life as well. Like, without having to be molded within their own comfort towards their own normality before they want to explore. If they have if they feel a type of way towards life after they've been presented a well-mannered life, then they can go whichever way they want to go. But like, to just say, put this unorthodox thing in front of them and say that is normal just because you want to fit a certain narrative of your own towards your own comfort, is not even for the kids. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
And I'm gonna pick back up. I'm gonna just be real. If we were slaves for 400 years and we couldn't even force our rights, what right do y'all have to try to force something on us? Ain't nobody telling what y'all can or can't do. Clearly you're going to do it anyway. Why do you want our validation? Why do you care about that? It's because you know something is, I ain't going to get to it, man. But y'all know, something ain't stirring right in there. That's why you want validation. That's why you want somebody to accept you. If you accept you, then you accept you. If you don't love yourself, don't try to force somebody else to love you. And don't try to force nobody else to love you. If you don't love yourself, then don't force nobody else to love you if you don't love you. I'm a black man. 400 years of slavery. We don't even got rights.
Man,
sorry.
He always got to have one of those moments where he like, you come in strong. You just interject like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
You know the thing about that, man. You know that's definitely a European thing, bro. For European, that's like a Roman thing too. Also, right?
Agreed.
I mean, I'm gonna talk about the Roman thing for another time, right? But actually, back in slavery time, they actually used to rape their slaves, the males, in front of their kids. So that's definitely a breeded thing, mentally, right? So talking about the top subject about showing them kids. I got a daughter, right? So I mean, don't get me wrong. If you gay, you gay. That's your problem. That's you. I mean, I got gay family.
Hold on. Time out. You gotta be careful now, because when you say it's a problem, there's gonna be certain niggas and certain people.
I mean, it is certain
hits, days.
Look. They
go Jay is not budget too. I told y'all.
Hey, wild card. I don't have no problems with gay people.
Listen. Hold on. Time out. I don't mean to. I'm not saying that, you know, you're entitled to your opinion. Speak.
Hey,
I'm just saying, though.
No, look.
You gotta be careful because that's the era we're in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I respect that.
You know what I'm saying?
I respect your choices.
Rather
if you like whichever you like. Right?
I'm straight in that.
I know. I'm not saying you in general. I'm just talking about in general,
Okay,
right?
all right.
Like you like whatever you like, right?
Right.
My thing is, you know, I just feel like you should allow kids at least acknowledge what they are first before you generally fluent grow your kids, right? Like those things is a little too much. Like pushing that on kids is a little too much. That's like how women raise their daughters to be a little too sexual, right? And what I mean by that, like twerking around them, drawing them, dressing them a little too explicit, right?
Yeah.
Because then they grow up thinking that's fine. And, you know, kids are sponges. Whatever they see is what kind of personality and traits they grow up and take.
Yeah.
And that things is with that, you know, and that's have big effects psychologically on kids seeing that shit like that. Like that video he was talking about that transsexual or, you know, cross-dresser, whatever, you know, that person identifies itself as, right? Like, I feel like that, hey, you know, building awareness is cool, but not that young.
Exactly. And I want to pick back what you said. When, you know, you have a daughter. How old is your daughter?
My daughter's 3. What,
3? 2. So, okay, so basically, let's say your daughter's 7 years old, right? And let's say, you know, she has a crush on a artist. Let's say Justin Bieber, you know, but that type of, you know, whatever.
Ain't gonna be no crush.
Right. So
there you go.
So let's say somebody else's daughter. You ever somebody else's daughter? You know, she's 7 years old and she has a crush on this artist. Okay, now she's 7 years old. She has a crush. If you ask her, what do your crush mean? Like, she doesn't mean that in a sexual way. You know what I mean? It's like she's 7. She sees this artist and she has a crush on this artist because the artist does good music. She likes their music, so it's innocent. It's appropriate. It's not sexual. But these days, a 7-year-old that likes the same sex. To even like the same sex, it has to be sexual. Yeah. You got to be doing something to know if you are, you know, that way.
Yeah.
So how do you know you're that way? You're watching something not supposed to be watching when mommy and daddy's away. And now it's not a innocent thing. It's like, whoa. Lil Nas X, BET kissing.
About, like stumbling into the Spice Channel and all that.
Yeah, they doing that. Well, I don't think they got that. I think they got internet now.
HBO.
Yeah. Well, they don't watch that. They watch something else. You feel me?
My age, right? LimeWire.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But honestly, a child cannot say that they're in that community. Without watching something that they're not supposed to be watching,
like real sex.
Because it's sex. You can't be in that part of that community at 8, 9, 10 without doing what grown-ups did. It's about learning too early. If you're a parent, you have a responsibility to teach your child. It's not time yet. Let them grow. Dwayne Wade, let him grow.
Oh man,
let him grow.
I'm not even gonna get on that shit.
Another one. Dwayne Wade, what are you doing? Gabrielle Union's just out here finessing all these dudes. Like, damn.
Hey, she definitely an alpha female. I'd say that. Hey, she's definitely an alpha female.
I got a sub.
Kid's gonna be like 6'8", broad shoulders with a wig.
Shit.
God damn.
I got a subcategory for the category we're talking about right now. So, do you believe that children are born gay or transgender, or do you believe they're born with it? Or do you believe it's a choice?
Well, man,
because
I ain't gonna lie, we could get into the whole conspiracy about that shit. Man, I could go on and on in the rabbit hole with that one way, but I don't think they born with it, right? Now, if we talk about like being born, maybe in the past life there was a woman, right, and they just like remember certain things or feelings of their past life, and hey, maybe they remember, hey, I was attracted to males, and so they just feel like, hey, I'm still a woman, right? But that's a whole different aspect, right? But I don't necessarily would say born. I think that's just like more either within you or without, not within you. You know what I'm saying?
This is what I feel, right, about that. I feel that when you're an infant, your brain's not fully developed. This is fact. This is scientific fact.
Facts.
Your brain is not developed.
Listen to him.
If your brain's not developed, that means that you're going off of instinctive nature.
Listen to him.
So when you're going off of instinctive nature, why is it that a child, an infant, when they come out the womb, they already know where to go to get breastfed, right? That's a genetic DNA coding within your DNA that you just instinctively, the child knows where to go for that. You're going to, gravitate towards the breast of the woman, right? That's an instinct. That's not a choice.
True.
You understand? Like that's not a choice. That's an instinctive nature.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the child itself, children, they learn things. They don't, this is not something that is, you're inherently born with it. You understand? Like this is a taught nature,
trial and error.
Now the flip side to that, you can argue like, oh, well, how do you know it's not an instinctive thing for a child to, like a boy or whatnot? Well, my answer to that would be, is it sexual?
Exactly.
Is it sexual? That would be my
exactly.
next question.
You actually correct about that, right? Because this is what a lot of people don't know. We definitely go off of primal instincts.
Absolutely.
Everything we do is primal. From the way we dress, from the way we smell, the way we look, everything, right?
When you're dealing with hormones, pheromones, and
testosterone.
Exactly.
All
like
that
this is
looking for like males looking for females, from females looking for males, everything.
Facts.
Like the moment a woman steps out, she looking for a mate. The moment a male steps out, that male is looking for a mate. Like, or rather you admit it to not, or whether you know it or not, you instinctively you're looking for somebody to mate with.
I think my answer, to be honest, is gonna be a bit of a unorthodox answer.
Speak on it.
To be honest, it varies. I know it's real generic to say that, but like there are a lot of different cases, and and a lot of times people early on, I've seen it firsthand with people. I know a lot of people in this community as well. Well, I respect it, but I just don't like it to be forced. But if that kid has certain things that aren't normal, like towards like being straight or feeling that type of way, they gonna show it at an early age, and it doesn't even have to be forced on them. But they just already felt that way, like trying on walking around with heels, even though you're a boy and stuff like that.
But see,
all that is like, don't like you. A lot of times the parent would want to force it out of them. Yeah. And then they still have to come through that trauma to realize who they truly were anyway. And there's a lot of things like that happens as well.
Yeah. I can't argue with that. I can't argue.
Yeah, my whole thing is I want to bring the studies. I want to talk about the studies. So basically the studies of that community. Okay. The study says, this is the facts, this is the study. So basically a person, when they're born, okay, there's 3 different reasons how they can get to be, a part of that community. Okay. Number 1 is, and I need y'all to listen. The number 1 is influence based on environment. Okay. We are a product of our environment. So basically the baby between the ages of 2 to 7 years old. Everything is programming. So if your environment, for example, let's say you grew up with your mom, okay, you're watching that, you're getting programmed, and now you want to do what mama do, but mama woman, you boy. So now her femininity, I didn't say that word right. Femininity.
Yeah. Feminine energy.
Exactly. Feminine energy. That's what I meant to say. So all of that now, you're absorbing that growing up.
So in other words, you're basically saying the environment is teaching the child.
The environment.
And now we're going back to teaching.
Exactly.
So the thing is about that, right? Psychologically speaking, right? Mm-hmm. All right. So actually, the way you turn out is actually from your parents, right? Mm-hmm. Because you don't get these traits from your friends. You don't get it from your environment. You actually get it from your parents.
Right.
Trauma can play a role too.
Because
exactly,
you can say the same about racism too.
Yeah,
I want to say
that's big
exactly.
Big facts. If you read this book called "Man from Mars and Woman from Venus," it's a marriage counselor, and also he does psychology and shit, right? Mm-hmm. And one of the things he stated that is pretty much kids grow up seeing their parents, right? So you actually take the traits of your mom, take traits of your father. And you grow up with those specific kind of traits, right?
Right.
So speaking on that kind of aspect, that is true. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like your mom's is not going to care, right? Because like, hey, you they own baby, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, if you want to wear a lipstick, hey, by all means, let me put a little lipstick on you, right? If you want to wear my heels, I think that shit's cute, right?
Right.
Because they think it's innocent.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And I want to go to number 2. So that's number 1, the environment. You are a product of your environment. The second one is based on influence, forcefully influence. So this is abuse. This is rape. This is molestation. This is
great.
So
great.
These people.
Essay. Yeah, sorry. This is for the for the panels, for the stream sources. You could get demonetized and all that. Just like
right. Okay. So basically abuse. So basically, if you have been abused, then that's the second way that a child could be more towards that. Okay. If you get abused, you become your abuser. You actually not only become your abuser, but you actually like what your abuser did. And so this is stuff that people need to talk about. So that's number 2. Now, number 3 is similar to number 1, but it's based on when the parent's not in the house, who becomes the parent? Social media. Music. Movies. What is being pushed in social media, music, and movies? What's being pushed? Exactly.
Modern liberation.
Yeah. Okay, we got to wrap it up, guys.
Yeah. We got another question, though.
Yeah.
While we're at it right now, do y'all believe there's going to be a World War III? I've always believed this, and it was inevitable. I could just see all the signs and everything, the little things that they're trying to do with you could go from Ukraine, Russia, to like all these plants that are being put into these different other countries, including us. And of course, there's war that's always going on in general, but you see how China lately with Taiwan, and then China is the creators of TikTok, and you see how much TikTok's having an impact in our community, but their TikTok is literally educational, informational things for the kids to evolve and, improve, where ours is just this mindless nonsense, follow sheep mentality.
And well,
if you're a black man and you're fighting in the United States Army, shame on you. That's all I'm saying.
Oh man, that's controversial.
Wait, repeat that. Say that one more time. Wait,
I'm not going to acknowledge that.
Hold on.
We have an interesting group.
Repeat that. I didn't catch that.
If you're a black man and you're in the United States Army, military, Marine, Air Force,
Navy,
Shame on you.
You know what? I don't necessarily disagree with that. I don't.
That's too.
I don't. Because, no, think about it though, right? We black people have fought for this country on many different facets.
Yeah.
And we've gotten the least in return, beneficial wise.
Yep.
Think about it.
And you're right. And I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
And my thing is this. I'm pissed off now. I'm just got pissed off. Look at my eyes. I'm pissed off. At the end of the day, we have, and this is, fuck it. The Asians, they get their rights.
And
they got their rights. They're not even from here.
Hey, but
they from China. We might have a war with China.
But that's because they proclaim their nationality. You know what? And, you know, as a fellow black person, we call ourselves a color. We don't call ourselves our nationality, right?
But what if your nationality is here though? Because there's the thing where they say black people were already here prior to slavery.
All right. So this the thing is, right?
The shit they don't want.
How they know how to get here?
Hold on. I'm gonna get to that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So natives and Africans are travelers.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't just reside in Africa. They didn't just reside in America, South America, Indonesia, and all that shit. They actually travel around the world. So you're gonna have tribes everywhere. That's why everybody's mixed with native African, right?
Wow.
Like Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Dominicans, all of them, right? They are half native and half African, right? But when it comes to that shit, bro, definitely, definitely, bro. That's it goes deep with
because I feel this is when it comes to the military, like he was bringing up, like RKM was bringing up, black people, based on the historical context of how this country has treated black folks.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you in the military? For what? What are the benefits of, because, okay, there is no GI Bill, right? You veterans come home and suffer from doing tours or whatever. They come back home and they don't get no benefits anyway. You got a lot of homeless veterans out here.
Yeah.
And then if you're homeless and you're black, oh shit.
Yeah.
This is our country.
This is
our country.
I guess
home of the slaves.
Look, one thing I'm gonna say about that though, being black and whatever, right? I highly recommend all my brothers and sisters to become Savian, right, and relinquish yourself from the property of the corporation of the United States.
Look that up,
right?
Look it up.
If you get a chance, look up what happened in 1819, right? And why the Declaration of the Independence was signed. Right?
This is wisdom talk. And he's giving you wisdom.
And the thing is, the reason why the Jews got they rights and the things that came to them, and this is way before the goddamn Holocaust and all that stuff too, because he goes before. He goes deeper than that too, right?
Yeah.
And this is why the Asians and all that stuff got their stuff, but the only people don't get anything is us, because we call ourselves black, Negroes, African Americans, stuff like that. Together. We don't have particular nationality. So until you date back your ancestors further than your grandparents, then you really don't know who you are, right? So that's the only way we will be able to get our property, land, and all that. And becoming Savian also gives you the money that the corporations put up for you. Because once your parents sign the birth certificate, you already get $1 million deposited in to your trust account. So I would look into that. I would look into becoming more national and more about yourself.
Because you'll have a whole country have your back, like to have your side, like that can represent you. You show that in the whole another community, the size of a country has your back, and you know your roots, so you can go tap into that and learn more. And then that's where that togetherness comes from.
But the war thing, war is all about money scheme.
Yeah, it's always a financial.
It's been financial shit since the first war and the war behind that. Even the wars between kingdoms, it's all about assets. So I personally think, if I remember right, we only have about 80 years or 60 years of peace. And then after that, it's war, right? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's definitely around that time for us to be able to have war, right? Because definitely we losing power and influence right now. So.
And if you're a female and you talking to any guy that's in the military, and he's black and you black, shame on you.
Oh my God.
Well, all right, let's because me and RKM are on the same level, right? We look. However, I will give a little bit of decorum and say, I get the general premise on the surface of why a black person would want to join the military because of your country pride and you want to protect the rights of the people here and you want to do it for a good service because you're looking on it from a very surface level standpoint.
Yeah, my thing, like there's skeletons in the ground that we walk upon. You know what I mean? Like the slaves died, got threw out of ships, and at the end of the days, it's like y'all ain't never even apologized to us, white man.
Every nationality, every ethnic group that has set foot on the soil of America and has gone through oppression, disenfranchisement, any sort of oppressive thing has gotten reparations from the United States government. It's a fact.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's an absolute fact. And I wish I have a list. You know, I posted this on social media multiple times where there's a list where since 1865, when black men were officially free, quote unquote, from slavery, from antebellum slavery, right? Not the psychological shit we deal with in the prison industrial complex and all that shit, right?
That's something totally else.
That's a whole nother ballgame.
Another story.
Wisdom talk.
It's ever since 1865. Every ethnic group, from the Japanese to the Irish to the even Native Americans, Chinese. Everybody has gotten some sort of reparations except black folks.
And we made this country.
And we built it from scratch.
The White House was built by our hands.
Scratch.
Like the whole strategy is to keep us separated because they know when we
all goes back to proclaiming your nationality.
Yeah.
That's why they give us these names. That's why they call us these names.
And to piggyback off of that, I don't know if y'all have heard, but there's a term out there for black Americans called FBA. Foundational Black Americans. I don't know if y'all are familiar with that, but that's the term that a lot of black people are using nowadays. Like they're trying to claim that the black people that were here, they're black people that were here that built the country. They can trace their lineage to the slaves, and that's the title they're giving themselves, Foundational Black Americans, because there wouldn't be no America without black people. Period. No. They got us for the labor. They got us to build this. They didn't build it. They tried.
For 400 years.
They tried and they failed.
If I have a company where I pay one time, I don't ever have to pay again. At an auction, they got slaves at an auction. You pay one time and they work until they die for free. My business will be a billion-dollar business too. America, the money came from that, nigga.
That's pretty much doing that.
Fuck you talking about, nigga?
Absolutely.
Huh?
Fortune 500.
Hey, that's pretty much what we're doing now, bro.
Follow us. Wisdom Talk Podcast. We're on YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, and many more other streaming sites to go. Also, if you want to be a guest, you can DM Wisdom Talk Podcast on Instagram. Send photos. Let us know when you're available, and we will get you on board.
Book us at Wisdom Talk Podcast. Any business inquiries, make sure you email rkmlegend19@gmail.com.
All you niggas, y'all fake, nigga. All these niggas, they some bitch, nigga.
True.
Pull up with that stick, nigga. Shoot, nigga, I won't miss, nigga. This shit off of the brain, nigga.
Got it.
Yeah. This shit off the brain.
Yeah.
My niggas, they going insane. I know they know my last name. Yeah, I do this shit like politicians. Call me John McCain. Yeah, I don't play no games.
Headline the bitch up. Yeah, I gonna beat the bitch up. All the hoes on the nuts.
Yep.
But she at the nut slut.
Yeah.
I can't wipe that bitch up.
Nah.
I get it, no what's up.
Nah.
Double cup lean in my cup. Y'all
Yeah.
hate that I don't give a what.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. I pull up in that truck, nigga. I really like what that shit you was talking about yesterday, nigga. What's up, nigga?
What's up, ho? You'll end up getting blasted. Rat-a-tat-tat, matter of fact, that's your ass.
Yeah.
Get an A, and I'm talking about in my class, but this nigga wanna hate. Matter of fact, y'all been last.
Yeah.
First is to go ahead and stay so first when I go ahead and get it, yes, sir, I know my worth.
Yeah.
Nigga wanna hate, and I'm about to go berserk. Niggas hating on me, but the girl wanna twerk on me.
She wanna twerk on me, put that ass on me, girl. You already know what I need. Yeah, I got the motherfucking key, nigga. Yeah, I'm like DJ Khaled. Yeah, nigga, I got the key, nigga. All these pussy ass nigga, they can't fuck with me, nigga. I pull it with the heat, nigga. You know what I mean, nigga?
Yep. Yeah, pull up with the heat.
Yeah.
You know me, rep the street, A-Leave.
A-Leave.
Up the West. Nigga, we the best.
Yeah.
DJ Khaled, and I put a nigga rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got an exam, put them to the test, but I get that shit tatted on my fucking chest. What do y'all think of Joe Biden as a president, or do y'all miss Trump?
Hey,
I don't miss either one.
Oh, yeah, I didn't catch that.
If
I didn't know that.
Choose,
I didn't see that one
if I
come
had to
up.
choose, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I really don't care about none of this president shit.
Yeah,
because,
exactly.
Hey, you know, I'm above all. I'm the king of myself. You know what I'm saying? The king of everything, right?
Man.
And as in the Bible, it says you an image of Himself. So I'm an image of a God. I am a God, right? So I don't really give a fuck about none of that shit. But if I had to choose, I would choose Trump over it.
I choose Trump. I'm gonna be real. I choose Trump just because. And y'all, shut up. The reason. Let me talk. I'm gonna say the reason. Cause I already know what y'all. Oh, you talking black, but Trump not for black. Listen, when Trump was in office, black people eating PPP and PPP loans, all this stuff. At least we was eating.
Yeah.
Biden ain't do nothing.
Nah, he's a.
At least we got money with Trump. You can hate him all you want to, but he put money in our hands.
He's goofy,
in the hood hands.
Yeah,
in the ghetto hands.
He wasn't racist, man. He's not racist.
Well. Here's the thing.
He's just controversial.
Huh?
Hey, man. Most of them black market, those people out there in the Wall Street, they be on all sorts of crazy shit. You ain't seen Wolf of Wall Street? No. Come on now. It just shows what that dude's a real person. I forget his fucking name. Damn, the nigga that he plays, that Leonardo plays, he still does seminars and everything. Yes, they do that shit. Yeah, he got caught up. It just shows how goofy he is. I see him as a goofy, successful businessman that got that chair. Yeah. He finessed his way to that position.
Hey, no, that's big facts. That's one thing I always said about Trump. Trump is a very much businessman. He
exactly
everything business like, right? But like everybody else, you know, they in it for their own benefits. He was in it for the bread.
Exactly.
Yeah, they all have hidden agendas. That's why I say fuck politics as well.
Yeah,
and
they all do the same shit.
Yeah, they all do.
They cover up each other. They cover up each other bullshit. So they can keep ruling over us. And,
exactly.
You know, like I said, that's another story for another time, right?
Yeah, and it's true. And Biden, the only thing that Biden did, from my knowledge, is give billions of dollars to a war that we're not even in.
Yeah.
And
at the end of the day, Russia, if Russia want that, let them have that. We want our land back. The land that we built.
The 40 acres and a mule that we never got.
Where that at?
Yeah.
That's our land.
I know.
Where's our land at?
Referendum.
It's just all.
And then when we pull ourselves up from our own bootstrap, they bomb the fucking city, like Tulsa, Oklahoma. But go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, like, it's gonna be war. It's gonna keep being war.
It's inevitable.
At the end of the day, Tupac knew what he was talking about. Then y'all killing us? Y'all shooting us with our hands up?
Assassinating our leaders over the years?
The Black Panther Party? Huh? The Black Panther Party? Huh? Where that at? The leader got killed. Let me shut up, man.
All right. Let me go ahead.
I want to say something about Trump, though. See, with Trump, he never actually put in place any policies to minimize black folks in America. He was always just a businessman, wealthy.
Definitely.
Of course, he had he had, you know, that famous speech he had. I started off with a loan of $1 million. You know, that speech he had, right?
Yeah.
We all know that. Okay, he just came up that way. But he never put in place laws to subjugate and pillage black folks like Biden. Biden has been in government since the 50s, 60s. He's been a senator for like 30, 40 plus years. He was the one that voted for the 3 strikes bill. His signature's on that. Go look at it.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's him and his passive aggressive wife, Joe Biden, with her passive aggressive self with the whole LSU Iowa thing. But that we already you know, that's a whole nother.
And I'm gonna cut you off.
Yeah, go ahead.
But my thing is, I'm not against white people. I'm not against Asian people. I'm not against that.
No.
What I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying is,
1%.
you owe us. America owes us.
Those 1%.
We're not fighting for a country that killed us when they owe us.
Just come off that check, man.
Look,
like I
said,
come off the check.
Before, y'all.
Not for the comment.
This is not a country no more. It's a corporation. All right? So you got to understand, we are fighting for something that is not even theirs. They don't even have rights over it. The only way we as black people to proclaim this land is to proclaim yourself. The only way, the money is already there. The 40 ankles and mules we want is already there. They just not gonna tell you how to get it.
Yeah,
they're gonna keep that shit from
Unless
you.
we all come together.
But see, it's not much that. It's about educating yourself. Learn your UCC codes.
So tell me why the schools don't teach this.
No, man,
what you're saying right now.
All right. So this is the difference. This is the difference, right? You got public schools, you got private schools.
Okay.
This is the reason why the wealthy put them in private schools. It's because they teach them the shit they need to know, right? And then you got public schools. They dumb your kids. They section you off, getting you ready to work and break your back for these businesses, practically for fucking free. And even if you get paid $40, $60 an hour, it's still bare minimum, right? I mean, hey, what are you getting? A nice 2-story house, a nice little Mercedes Benz, and while these motherfuckers riding in Bugattis, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and getting paid off of you? You know what I'm saying? No, hell no, bro. I could never want that. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? It's all about educating yourself, man. Educating yourself. And I feel like knowledge is the most powerful weapon you could ever have that's in creation. The more you know, the more powerful you are. That's the reason why they're killing off all these world leaders, right? All these people that hold some type of statue, even in the black community, is because of their knowledge. It's not.
Is that why they killed Martin Luther King?
It's not the power. I'm not getting on that right now, right? But like I said, it's not the power you have, it's the knowledge you have, right? Because you can have all the power you want, but if you don't know shit, then you don't know shit. You can't do shit with that power.
Facts.
Right? So like I said, I highly recommend people, right, to look up what happened in 1819.
1819, y'all.
If you really want to avoid the laws, because I'm gonna tell you something, the police have no power. They know that. They actually train to allow you to liberate yourself, right? I mean, not to liberate, but to lessen your power, to give them power over you. That's actually part of their fucking training.
The less you know, the more they can get away with.
Right? All right, so if you learn your UCC codes, actually there's a code where the judge can't even fucking give you a sentencing. There's a code where the police officer's not even supposed to arrest you.
Law-abiding citizen.
That's actually illegal, and they could get arrested for giving you a sentence. Like, for example, accepting, reason why they ask you, are you okay with the 3 years you have? You just signed a contract admitting to, I want 3 years. Just like how the lawyers don't really work for you, and you just telling them, hey, he did everything in his power to help me. That's bullshit. Because at the end of the day, his role is for the Bar Association. Right?
That's where he got a license from, right?
Yeah, the Bar Association.
Yeah. So what y'all need to understand, I mean, what y'all need to understand is when y'all trying to be these psychologists and these doctors and these lawyers, you looking for that.
Man, look.
License. You under something. You can't do whatever you want to do, even if you want to tell the truth. Yep. Even if you're a lawyer and you want to do the right thing and tell the truth, you won't be able to because you're under a license.
Yep.
So that corporation, that foundation, that massa is who you is under.
Yep. Look. Another little free game. Another little free game I can give out to y'all, man. A little free game. He said another little free game I could give y'all for y'all, man, is no driver license. You really don't need a driver license. Driver license is only a permit for commercial vehicles. If you're not driving a business corporation car, truck, 18-wheeler, such stuff like that, you actually can have a car without a driver license.
Oh yeah, right? That's true.
Yeah. You can definitely
when that asks you
some sort of identification.
Yeah, when that asks you for your license, that like I said, is all about corporations, right? Mm-hmm. Everything's corporation. So the police officer is going by they set of rules, right? So the license plates, it deals with corporations. You don't need a license plate. That's a personal vehicle.
Make sure y'all do y'all research. When y'all turn this off, when y'all do your research.
The
wisdom talk.
The first traded stock on Wall Street. Y'all want to know what it was? Y'all guess?
Birth certificates and social securities.
Nope.
Oh shit.
No, but they trade that too. Yeah, that wasn't the first. You know what the first? They trade slaves.
Big facts.
Slaves were the very first stocks and tradable assets on Wall Street.
It was slaves. Surprised about that.
So when they say America, America's foundation, it was in the fabric, the DNA of America is slavery. Yeah. Without slavery, there's no America. There's no generational wealth built. There's no America that we know and love today. No. There's none of that. Cotton, they had a term back then. Cotton was king. Cotton is what drove the economy of America.
Yep.
Abraham Lincoln did not want to free the slaves. He actually told the South they can keep the slaves just as long as y'all, cooperate with what we're trying to do. Yeah. And the South wasn't trying to have it, so that's why they had the Civil War. So
damn. And
Abraham Lincoln, that's why they have the emancipation, because Abraham Lincoln kind of just, executive ordered, for lack of better words, his power over the South, and basically said the slaves are free. Like you can't have slaves, otherwise we have a reason to go down there and fuck you up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But go ahead.
I want to invite, if you're in the Houston area and you're a white man or a white woman, I'm inviting you to come here and speak for your people. I got questions.
Hey, you wild.
Or just a dialogue. Let's have a dialogue. No, it's great. Exactly. It's great because the thing is, truth to power is truth to power, right? Yeah. And history is history. If you study history, you do your history, your sword will always be sharp, for the truth, whether you agree with it or not. So history says, that white folks have either directly or indirectly benefited from white supremacy. That's the facts. Okay. White supremacy in many different areas of activity, whether it be social, economical, entertainment, religion, science, whatever. You've benefited from all areas of activity.
And here's the thing, they don't choose to benefit, but they do benefit. So it's not like not like white people are just generally racist or against other races, but they do have their perks. It is just it's just natural that they gonna have their perks. But then there's gonna be times when people also want to treat them like, treat them as racist or treat them as white privilege, because even though they don't choose it, like they're not like forcefully going along with it and like, yeah, I am the superior race, but they can't deny that they do have the like. It's just a life. It is what it is. It is true. That's true.
The mere fact that they are more likely to get the benefit of the doubt than black folks, that's a benefit right there. The mere fact that you're able to get the benefit of the doubt. I'm not saying you're going to get it 100%, but you're going to get it more than 50%. Black folks are not going to get more than 50% of that benefit of the doubt in many situations. But the fact that you have it more than 50% says that you have benefited from us being enslaved and building this country for you.
Man, if y'all in Houston, man, pull up.
That's big facts. I mean, look for a random fact. When you sell houses and you're a black guy, right, selling a house, you would sell it a little bit less than a white person would. All right, like black neighborhoods rate of selling is a little bit cheaper than you will sell in a white person neighborhood. Right?
You see how they do though? But check this out. Watch this. See how they do? So now, if it's a little bit cheaper in the hood than it is in the suburbs, guess what they do? They
what they do?
Yep.
What they do?
The black folks out.
Yep.
They start rebuilding. They tear those houses down in the hood, rebuild them, and then sell them at a high price and move those folks out.
Yep.
Wow.
So that's what they do. It's called gentrification.
Yep.
Wow.
That's big facts.
Bomb.
What's the next topic, bro?
Oh yeah, we
on a roll, man.
Yeah, exactly, man.
We going in right now.
Now we gotta go back to that manosphere, controversial type of shit. You know how we did last.
Speak on it.
So people want to get all
speak on it
hurt and stuff, But let's go ahead and start with it. All right. Hey, ladies. We love y'all, ladies, though. We
really,
this
gonna be a big one.
Really just care.
Anytime he say "I love you, ladies," we
really care because I'm a wholesome guy. I'm old school, traditional. But let's go ahead and start with the question, though. Nonetheless, why do ladies, why do women feel they don't do anything wrong in their relationship when it goes wrong?
Oh, I could definitely hands off. I can answer that shit.
Yeah, you can start it off.
All right, so basically, it's called denial accountability. Right. So as long as they deny that, they are not accountable for what that shit just happened. Right. So not only that is just like, hey, we had to go off of logic, right? So we can't act off of emotions, right? You know why? Because man is accountable for everything we do. Actions, emotional stability, everything, right? So we have to be well put together all the way around, right? But if a woman wants to be fucking emotional and do shit off on feelings, it's fine. Because you know why? Because they gonna deny that shit. Just like how you take a girl on a date and she feel like she shouldn't have to give you coochie, right? It's denying the fact, hey, my intentions is not giving you coochie from the first damn place, right? Because hey, we all grown. You know what the fuck you want to do, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's like all that shit had to play in the part of deniable accountability, right? Because you don't want to be accountable for shit. Women don't like being the bad guy.
Yeah.
Point blank, period. If they made to be the bad guy, they go fucking gaslight you.
Yeah,
for real.
Flip that shit around. Big facts.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's more about that. I noticed that they will say that they didn't do anything wrong, especially if they didn't actually have sex with someone else. But it does not have to be something so simple like you cheated, like you had sex with someone else. That's what it was. Besides that, oh no, I didn't do anything wrong. It wasn't like I was ever just nagging him and complaining and starting random fights or anything like that. No.
Hey, sure. I'm gonna tell you something. I have yet to met a woman.
Me.
Yet to met a woman.
Go ahead.
If I ask them, hey, tell me about your last relationships. The guy did me wrong. The guy did the guy did that. Hey. Okay, but what did you do?
Yeah.
I didn't do nothing.
Hey, you know what?
You ain't nothing.
Well, one of the things is, man, is let them talk. All right? Yeah. Because one thing about women, they dig themselves in the hole.
Yeah. They do.
They talk so much without realizing they reveal so much. Right? So by asking them subtle questions, little questions here and there, they pretty much tell you what they did in a relationship, why that relationship failed, right? Because like I said, it goes all about back to deniable accountability, right? Now you got some females that admit they did wrong, right?
Yeah,
you got
exactly.
some
Not
females.
all
Where they at?
Yeah,
Not all women. Not all.
Where they at?
It's just as of
you got some.
nowadays.
I met some
Okay.
very blunt females,
A lot
right?
of 'em.
I met females that are very accountable, right?
Yeah.
But that is a rarity. That's very
rare.
much rarity.
Call them
right?
1%ers.
But
1%er women.
But yet again, like how I was saying back to earlier, it depends on your parents, right?
Yeah.
Because like you got women these days that has so much hate for their baby daddy, right?
Mhm.
And they rather put they
I got something for them.
pride and all that shit in front of their values
Mhm.
and ask they values.
I'm sorry,
and,
hey man, we gotta. Hey, when we start getting deep into this
honorability,
thing,
bro, to be honorable, right? You know, they rather raising their kids to be women and telling them how to actually become a woman, right?
Mhm.
And then raising them to be little whores. I mean we're gonna be like,
We're gonna speak it real. We're gonna take it real.
And I mean, to be honest, I mean, hey, I mean, it's the truth.
Little whore.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got some moms that treat them, you know, raise their kids right, you know, like old school traditional values. But that's another thing our folks don't do.
Man.
It's traditional values. That what you know.
Yeah,
then you got these women that want traditional values in men,
not
and then they're not traditional their damn self, right?
Yeah.
But you know that's a subject for another time, right? But you know we got women that teach the daughters to hate men. We got women that teach daughters to hate men, and they grow up and acting like that, right? Now you got some cases where niggas is them wrong.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
and they bear that hate.
Yeah,
They bear that hate. But you know, like I said, that all deals with emotional and mental, you know, consciousness, right?
And Jay, my thing, I like what you said. Is the mom that raised a daughter to hate men.
Yep.
And most of those women are African Americans. Be real.
Hey,
Most of it is African Americans.
Hey, that's big facts, though. I mean, look.
So here's what I want to invite. I want to invite one African American mom, or it don't have to be a mom. It could be just any African American woman. I also want to invite a Caucasian white woman. And let's get both of the viewpoints.
So,
the more the merrier.
Another thing is, man, they can never say is the males that not there. That's the reason why their daughters like that. No, the males teach their daughter what a man is supposed to be.
Listen to the stat. Listen to the stat. 79% of black mothers are single moms.
Yep.
Why is that?
79.
But
why is that?
That's partly because of the American social economic system kind of engineered that to be it that way.
No, actually, you want to know why? You want to know why? It all dates back to slavery. The reason why is because they knew women and men, black men and black women are a lot stronger as a whole than separate. Right?
Exactly.
So then in the 60s, then in the 60s, feminists came to be. Right?
Exactly.
And that had played so much of a part of separating black women from black men.
Because even the feminists early on in the 60s they did not like black women, like black people. They were actually kind of pretty racist.
They still don't like black women.
And I want to have a message.
Many of them still blindly follow that.
Because when all these black women get killed by police, where the fuck are the feminists at?
So my thing, I want to send a message. If you're a black woman in the United States of America, and you're married, talking, dating to a white man, shame on you.
Hey,
Hold on.
Here's a fun fact.
We have an extremist in this mall.
Hey, so this is a fun fact here. This is a fun fact, right? So in marriages, 80% of the time, the woman cheats.
Exactly.
You don't know why? Because they are unhappy. Right?
That happy word. Why is it? What's up with that happy word, bro? Bro, what's up with that? I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I deserve to be happy, like Kim K said. I'm not even happy.
Hey, vows to death do us part. What happened to all those vows?
Exactly.
You think the vows mean something, man?
That shit's all bullshit, man. Like the vows.
That's crazy.
That comes from a religious found a root, a religious
most
root.
people
You know what I mean? Like
religious no more, though.
that's some European shit. Like when they get married like that, you bend down on your crusty ass knee and that's European tradition.
No, actually,
that's some European shit. Okay, let's just be real. It is like we're African, we're black people doing that back in. You know what I mean?
Hell nah.
We weren't doing no. We come here in holy matrimony with a damn Bible in front of you. Like, come on, bro. We weren't doing that.
Actually, originally marriage. All right, you got some truth to that, right? But originally, marriage was created for assets.
Yeah,
right?
It's
like I said, everything deals with assets.
Bro.
And you can say, hey, they got married in slavery time, right? The slaves get married, right? But you actually, they was getting forced to be married, right? The only thing is, right, not only that separates you from your original spouse, right? They force you to sleep with your fucking brother. Get married to your brother. They'll get you married to some random guy from a different tribe, right? And that way you can cultivate
network.
That's why you can cultivate a certain type of offsprings for Mandingo fights.
Oh, so you get into a deep context, slaver breeding. You're gonna breeding
now. Django Unchained.
Look.
Django Freeman.
Look. So marriage now these days are built off assets. Men do not benefit from marriage. Point blank, period.
They really don't. That's a fact. Don't get mad.
One more thing. Wait, before you do that, wait. But if I was y'all, right? One, either put everything you own into your mother name.
That's what I was just about to say.
Hey, let's get it. Hey, women, women, we coming like that.
That's funny.
We coming like that. We coming like that.
Soccer player just did that. And,
two,
wife is scrambling.
Either two, you get an LLC, EIN, get a trust fund, put your kids as a beneficiary, and then put it in a trust fund.
Wisdom talk. Wisdom talk. Wisdom talk.
Money, assets, cars, property, all that shit needs to be done to your kids. Not only kills two birds with one stone, right? Due to the fact is, hey, your kids inherit the cars, the properties, the assets, the money, and everything, right? Because hey, it's about my kids. It's my kids comes before my wife.
Exactly. Kids come first.
Kids come first. Now these days, it's not no guarantee I'm gonna be married to this woman for eternity.
Exactly. They could just I want space. I want my space. They could just leave you like you ain't shit.
If I die, what I'm not saying my baby mom not gonna do shit for my child, right? But what is she gonna leave her? My kids. Right? The only person who's gonna leave shit for the kids is dad, right? Because males provide. We provide and protect, right? As a duty, as a father, hey, I gotta leave some shit to him. So if you get married or you already married, please, bro, put that shit in a trust fund.
Don't trust these hoes.
And put it to a beneficiary that goes to your goddamn kids.
For real.
If not,
exactly. Hey, wisdom talk.
Put it in your
We talk that real talk.
That way, when you get divorced, she can't get shit.
Bars.
She can't get shit. I'll let her
Don't be trusting these hoes.
Before I even fucking let her have anything I work hard toward. Because you know what? Women, whether they accept it or admit it, they want to be taken care of.
Exactly.
Right? So if they leave you for a richer man, right, it's because that nigga could do more for you.
Exactly.
Point blank period,
see,
bro.
Here's a conundrum with that, though. Here's the trap with that, though.
SAT words.
Hey.
So a single woman, especially one that has a child, think about it. Do you think a millionaire is going to want to, is that going to be their first choice?
Hell no.
Because check this out.
Hell no.
Check this out. The millionaire that's single, doesn't have no kids, is going to look at a single woman with a child. You're going to get, let's say the millionaire does get with that woman, right? You're not only getting with that woman, you're getting with the child too.
Yeah. Exactly. I don't want that shit.
So check it out, right?
I don't want that shit.
Right. So check it out. When you get with that woman, let's say y'all break up, right? Y'all get into a relationship. Y'all end up getting a house together. They end up,
taking all that shit.
All the assets, they start putting in each other's name. Goes back to the mom putting everything in your mom's name, right? Yeah. Just imagine now you break up with the woman. Now you're losing alimony, you're losing assets,
and on top of that, you're not even
split all that shit.
You can't even get that time and money that you invested in that kid back.
And on top of that, agreed. And on top of that, I'm not only broke. Let's say I build a bond with that child, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Not only am I breaking up with you now, I'm broken up with that child. So now I'm taking more of an L than you would have to take.
Yeah.
You just breaking up with me.
And but let me say something. I'm gonna say something right now. If you a black man,
Hey, this is like
if you're a black man, if you're a black man under the age of 35, and you're talking to, married to,
Don't you say it.
fucking with,
Don't you say it, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it,
Hey man, you get the white people thinking gay though.
We have an extremist on our hands, folks.
if you a black, if you a black man in the United States of America, and you're talking to,
We love you.
dating, or married
Fuck with her dude though. But go ahead.
to a black woman with kids, shame on you.
Hey, I'm gonna be.
It's
real,
like playing
bro.
someone's safe game.
And I'm the reason why I said that is because there's already enough against us. We need to set our foundations. At the end of the day, we need to have a better foundation. You know, we need a better foundation. And it's more likely that, I'm sorry to say this, but our women are the ones that mostly they turn on us. They let us down. They when we need help, they're not there to help.
Hey,
And then they complain. Don't you see what the fuck we had to go through? Don't you see our fucking pain?
I feel you.
Huh?
I feel you.
Hey.
Here's the thing, though, man. I'm gonna give a little bit of. Listen, he needs a hug, folks. He needs a hug.
Hey.
But to be fair to black women, though, like, let me just say this, man.
Look.
You're right, bro. But I want to also say that it's not all their fault, man.
No.
I feel like it's the environment that they've been exposed to over the years, over the decades.
Definitely.
I think it has to do with a lot of social engineering that America has put
media
into the black community, right?
Like
Media, music, movies. Yeah, the influence. It goes back
If
to
you're a
what you were
black
talking
woman and you're in Houston area, pull up.
Man, look.
Can't wait to have y'all on the panel to speak y'all's piece, man.
Right?
We're open to
This been
everybody.
going on for decades.
about. Facts.
Right? This is because they
This is
know
just our
black
perspective,
women
but we
literally
can talk.
are known as alpha males or alpha women.
Yeah,
right?
they're
Right?
assertive,
If you don't believe
combative,
me, if you look into
dominant.
the Lion
It's
Kingdom, right?
from the house
Do you
phone.
know the women lions are more attracted to the lions with darker manes, right? Due to the fact it has more melanin,
BBC.
right? The darker you are, right, the more dominant you
Right.
are.
The more genetically dominant you are.
Right?
That's a fact.
So it's not.
That's
It's
a fact.
our black woman is not aggressive, right? They I won't even say that. I say they feisty, of anything, right? And they not mean and all that shit. It's the shit the shit they learn is what they how they act, right? Anything they strong. I fucking love a powerful woman.
And
I love a woman that could step in the room and change the atmosphere.
And I'm
That shit is sexy as fuck.
I want to build off of that. When
Right?
a black woman is the most feisty, but when they got your back, though,
Yeah, they got your
They
mother,
got
got
you.
your back.
They ride for you.
Yeah, they
If
ride,
they ride with you,
shit.
if they
one
choose you,
extreme or the other.
and they got you.
I'm gonna be real with
they-
you.
One extreme or the
They
other.
Listen,
know,
They're the most
Look.
loyal because, like you said, they're dominant, right?
Yeah.
So they're going to be dominant in being feisty and ratchet, and they're going to be dominant in protecting you.
Yeah.
Or they can hit the.
They're going to be dominant in both ways. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like-
for real.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
listen.
Because you look at it, man, right? As males, we protect, provide, right, and women nurture and feed, right. But another thing a woman is very, 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 very good at is advising, right? Because if you look in the kingdom, the kingdom is not really run by the male. Believe it or not, it's a woman. You want to know why? It's because a nigga, what we do, I'm gonna do this shit. I'm gonna go for it. We don't see all the probability that's going around fucking that one idea we have, right? A woman will think every single fucking aspect of that goddamn possibility, right? So not only they'll advise you to do the plan better, right? But they'll give you detailed step by step on how to do it. And the most smart, I would say this shit, bro. The smartest fucking people I know, especially like dating, because my baby mom black, right? I love black women. I ain't gonna lie. That's my
I do
type,
too.
right?
I
Yeah,
I wish,
shit,
I'm gonna be real. I wish I could be involved with more, but that's a whole other topic of discussion.
look,
You know what
I'm
saying?
gonna be
But
real
I
with
love
you.
black women.
I'm
love
gonna
black
say
women,
something.
okay? I
I'm gonna cut you off,
y'all.
but I'm gonna be real with you. I just gotta keep it real, bro. I just sorry. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like at this moment that black women, there are some good black women somewhere
definitely.
in the world, but
Definitely.
but
That's
honestly,
funny as shit.
my thing.
But
But I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna keep it real. Right now, most black women are only good just to fuck. Being real.
Damn.
That's the only reason why y'all good for. That's the only thing y'all good
Look,
for.
I want to say, look, bro. I can't say
There's a reason
that.
why he's on that side. He's on that couch,
can't say it.
and we over here.
Yeah, I'm keep it
Look,
real,
look,
bro.
look,
What
look.
that
I'm
is,
gonna be
man.
real.
I'm keep it real. Pull up.
No.
Pull
Wait,
up.
hold on. My bad.
I
my bad,
want to
Horton.
say
My
all
bad.
black
My bad,
women.
bro.
I don't want to say both black women. All right.
I have my
Look,
moment.
don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I won't say most black women, bro. Right. But a lot of females are bust downs. I'll say that they definitely bust
In today's
right?
era, yeah. You
but,
can say that.
But you got a fair share of white women, right? Are just good to fuck.
Yeah.
I won't say black woman. If I had to choose a category to say, hey, which one is just better to bust down and which one is better to do business with, I would rather go fuck a white bitch
Right.
before I would do a business with a white bitch. Right? Because hey, like
Explain-
I said, intellectually wise, black women is more smarter. It's just not renounced known.
This is facts. I agree with that.
It's like that intellectual.
100%.
All right, bro. Think about it. NASA had if I believe it was a 14-year-old girl. A 14-year-old girl. I know she was young. They fucking had her to help them with their fucking project. And she's black. What white girl doing that shit?
And then you got these black geniuses, these children.
Yes, bro.
Especially from Africa, these black Africans that come over there. They're graduating college at like
Have you
fucking
seen-
12
have
years
you-
old and shit.
Have you seen that black man that made a wireless TV from Africa?
I've seen that. I've seen
Yeah,
that.
again, guys, I'm not trying to bash the black women community.
Man, look. Look.
Listen, folks. No, let's be real. He loves black women. Okay,
I'm just saying that
he understands the context.
I'm
of
saying that the percentage
climate
of good black women are very low. It's just they're low, and it's more ratchet. Like you go watch TV, you listen to music. It's like you're twerking, you're shaking your ass. All we want to do is fuck. We're not trying to marry. We want to fuck. Again, then you're teaching the kids this.
But that's because it's a trend to be a hoe.
BBLs aren't white.
All right.
You get paid to be one too.
Yeah,
OnlyFans and
look,
all that
look,
shit.
look. Yeah, that's
Right?
what I'm saying. Exactly,
Yeah.
right? Like you got teenagers in high school waiting to turn 18 just to be on OnlyFans. Right?
Crazy.
Exactly.
Look,
And mama, why you do that?
It's just because we don't teach our young women, right, values.
Yeah.
We saying it's okay to be a hoe.
Bro.
We saying, but it's a whole aspect to this shit, right? All right, so not only, bro, when you have multiple male partners, right?
Yeah.
The reason why that some of that damn girls' coochie stinks, right?
PHL.
It's not. Hey, be honest. The pH could be balanced, right?
Yeah.
It's because males carry chemicals and oils too,
Yeah.
and they don't clean their coochie. They wash that
they got
shit,
that
but they don't
cotton
cleanse that shit.
That cotton
One.
cheese.
Two, they personality get fucked up, right? Because they got 20, 30, 15 different niggas in them, right? And they take on certain aspects of the male. This is actually facts. If this is why partners, they female partners look like they partners, well, their male partners is due to the fact is when we males ejaculate into a woman, we actually send a bit of our DNA, and the woman absorbs our bit of our DNA. And the woman is literally the only shape-shifters. They literally shape-shift. They body physically change. Their faces physically change into their partners. Right? It's a whole spiritual, physical, and mental aspect in this shit, bro. This is the reason why males are breeders. Women are like they search for mates to be with long term.
Yeah.
They don't look for short term aspects. There's a reason why it's a trend to be a hoe, right?
Yeah.
It's because they don't want you to singly be with a man and singly be monogamous, right? Like they don't want you to do that shit. They want you to breed, and then this is gonna get a point to where they gonna make men sterile.
Dumbass shit.
Well, they're already doing that with like foods and the shit you drink and all that.
Being homosexuality,
soy boys,
right. Being all this shit. Right. Like yet again, look, I don't have no problem with LGBTQ, right? But it's a fact. It's a fact. It's just to notify the amount of humans here. They say we overpopulated, but you know you can fit every single fucking person in the world in Alaska,
in Texas too.
And yes, it's no way.
I wouldn't say in the world, but everybody in the country can fit in Texas.
Look. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Women should just preserve themselves and vet out the guys properly.
It's a big facts, bro. It's a shame. It's a shame that we elders is teaching our young women and men how to be like this, bro. It's a fucking shame, bro.
And you want to know where that comes from? Is that a lot of elders nowadays are starting to become single too, either divorced or something like that.
Yeah, because they're watching that on social media, like that. Like that's what's getting pushed out, you know.
So they're not going to help the young ones because they see them as competition still because they're still in the game themselves. So guys their age aren't going to want them unless they like downplay situations, say like, oh, you like that younger woman, you're like 40 dating a 22-year-old, you're a groomer, you're
Marcus Houston. What the fuck are you doing, my nigga?
Nah, I love me a cougar.
Marcus Houston.
Y'all
hear about Marcus Houston?
To smash,
y'all hear about Marcus Houston?
What about
dating that 19-year-old?
Hey. Oh, he's on his Leonardo.
Hey, so.
I like the way you put that. He's on his Leonardo because he's doing the same shit.
But think about it, man. Look, this is all distraction. You got Elvis Presley, 14-year-old, fucking on.
Oh yeah, R. Kelly with
R. Kelly.
Aaliyah.
Yeah,
they're married.
You got Tiger. You got Tiger with Kylie Jenner. She was 17, fingering her ass in the park. Damn. You got all these fucking celebrities fucking on Beyonce and Jay-Z. Right, you got all these, bro. It's a trend. It's a pedophilia.
Let's not get into Epstein. Was it Epstein Island?
Yeah.
Should we go there? Should we go there?
Jeffrey,
look, bro. That shit's in. What if I was reading that shit right? They found issues in Puerto Rico and all these different islands and shit that holding kids there and they actually like fucking sex trafficking foster care kids.
But they want to get Andrew Tate for sex trafficking.
Yeah,
come on,
so
man.
it's so fucking much.
That's the Andrew and Tristan.
So fucking much.
That's so crazy. Hey, so next topic. We got another.
Oh yeah.
Topic coming.
All right. While we're on this lady stuff and dating and everything, because we're a multifaceted podcast. We talk about everything. So
yes,
dating's gonna be a part of it. So
of course.
While at it, let's see, ladies. Why do y'all not handle rejection well? Okay.
I think. To be fair, men are the same way too. Sometimes men don't handle it well either.
Hey, but to be real,
we have to. We are the ones who have to overcome rejection more because we're the ones who have to make.
We take harder L's. We do.
We have
men do take the harder L.
Yeah,
you're right.
But like women, once again, to like gaslighting, they will try to make it seem like there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
Whenever you tell them no because you're trying to you might be focused on something else, or you already have someone else, or
yeah,
it's just a different outlook of it because they'll tell us to just man up, like, and gain more confidence, work on your game more, and all that. But it doesn't just have that same stigma when we talk about equality that it does on the other way.
I haven't met a woman yet that didn't have an ego.
Yeah.
Well, you know that ego.
Actually, I met one, but she was a virgin though. She was a 25-year-old virgin. Real talk. She was a white woman.
See,
too.
That's a high value
woman
right there.
But see, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something though. What didn't make her high value is the way she ghosted me, bro. I got ghosted by a 25-year-old virgin white chick. Hey, you want to talk about? I've been rejected all the time, right? I've been rejected over the years. You know what I'm saying? Like dealing with women. Yeah. I've been rejected by many different ethnicities. But that one right there, that one made me sit back and be like, "Gosh, damn!"
Think about that. Think about that.
What the hell, that guy?
That goes to, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why she's a 25.
But the way she goes,
so
right,
you're not the only one. Hey,
I see
man,
what you're
she's
saying,
really,
Hey.
really.
Let me give some context. Let me give some context. That's funny. Let me give some context. She was super religious, Bible thumper, religious. So that played a little part. Yeah. But then on top of that, what made me lose respect for her was the fact how she ghosted me. Like it was like one of the moments where it's like I wake up one day and then she don't exist. Literally, she exists, but she don't exist. And I was the type of dude. This happened like years ago, but I was the type of dude that was like hitting her up. You know, that constant
Chased
like,
her.
Yo, what's going on? Like, you good?
Yeah.
It's just like, you're like, are you alive? You straight? Like, I don't even want to hang out with no more. I'm just trying to figure out if you good.
Yeah.
She didn't even give me that.
She found a new Bible study mate.
She didn't even give me that. And then she'd be I still see her be posting on the social media. And that was the ultimate.
She'll be back.
Like a
she'll be back.
Look, Virgin Mary was trying to go to Babylon.
And you probably, I'm not going to cap, you probably had good intentions.
But
you probably had good intentions. And you just fucked up. Hope you listening to this right now. Hope you watching this right now. Fucked up. A good ass fucking man for your fucking ass. You don't fucking old church liar.
But what I think where you went wrong at is chasing her. Right?
You're right. I agree with that.
Number one thing, males, say this shit, bro. If you're an alpha male, alpha males don't chase bitches. You wanna know why? Because we got a flock of hoes, right? You got 3 or 4 hoes that if you one bitch ain't fucking, I'm gonna hit number 2 bitch up, right? We always have backups. That's number one, right? Number two is men are not designed to chase women.
Yeah.
Even prehistoric times, we did not chase women. Women chased us.
Exactly.
Right?
Chase success.
And Jay, I want to
the byproduct.
Jay, I want to speak on what you said about the chasing. So here's the thing, man. This is for you. Okay. So when you got a lot of bitches, right? Let's say you find one bitch in those
bag of bitches.
There you go. Appreciate you. So you find one that you really like, and whatever, she's fine and she got a good personality. Do not give her any validation or your heart until she earns it.
No.
Because if she ain't doing nothing to deserve what you're giving, what you are projecting, then she's going to be ungrateful. Yeah. And now you're going to be trapped because you already did all this shit. So now you want a return on your investment for the shit that you did for.
All right.
So now you can't even look at these other bitches that you got because now you're like, okay, but I invested more in this one.
Yeah.
So I want a return on my investment. Guys, don't do that shit.
No, this is what you should do. All right.
Talk to him.
First of all, it doesn't matter if you like her more or not. You can't make a girl get into a relationship with you even if you want to, right? So the key is wait for them to want to be with you. Keep fucking hoes, right? Until she said, "Hey, I want to be exclusive with you." Then why the fuck are you trying to force that?
Indirectly.
Right?
What is this? She's gonna be like, so what is this? What are we?
Like she gonna passively say it, right?
Yeah.
But it's gonna get to a point where she gonna actually like, hey, what are we? Right? So until she say, hey, I want to be with you, right? Keep fucking hoes. Keep fucking do what you do, right?
Explore your options, fellas.
It's because, hey, you know what, bro? They are like a magnet, right? You can't put two negatives together because they gonna push away from each other, right? The more if you show more interest in her, she's gonna naturally find you uninterested, right? Uninteresting, right? Due to the fact is you too predictable, right? Hey, you're not curious enough. You're not mysterious. None of those things, right? Now, fuck boy over there, all right? He over there doing everything, rejecting her, ignoring her texts and shit, while you was like, hey, what's up, beautiful? I miss you. Like, nah, fuck that, nigga.
Fuck that shit.
Value yourself, right? Hold more value. What you call it? Appreciate your time. Your time is more valuable than anything.
And I see, Jay, this is the thing. For a college kid, 18, about to go to college, you trying to do it the right way. You a good guy. So you thinking, okay, mama told me to tell her she beautiful. Mama said give her flowers. Mama said give her attention. Mama said mama fucked you up.
Good boy, good boy.
This the thing is too, right? So what a woman says and what from what she says and what she really means are two different damn things. Rather, if your mom say it, now the real advice comes from when you grown, and then you ask your mom for advice, and she gonna be straight up with that shit, right?
Yeah.
But as you growing up, she gonna teach you those values that she wanted to be treated like.
Exactly.
It's not. Hey, this is a general sense of how a woman function, right?
Yeah.
Because a woman don't even know how she function.
Facts.
So I mean, hey, at the end of the day, my best advice to that shit: focus on yourself, my guy. Work on your credit.
Exactly.
Figure out what career you want to go to, right? If you want to own a business or not. Right?
Exactly.
Focus on yourself and fuck. Just fuck.
And I also want to say this.
Be protected too.
I also want to say this. Women tend to always want what they can't have, even with a dude, right? So like, or they want what everybody else wants. For example, like if a dude has options, exploring his options, fucking other bitches, whatever. Or if a dude is out there, is married, has a long-time girlfriend.
Actually,
the females
want the married and
they always want to have the shit they can't have.
Yep.
For some reason, that's an attraction barometer. It's an attraction mechanism for a female.
Yep.
You know, like, and it's so backwards. You know what I mean? And it's not right. While you're the dude, you're the single dude that's gonna be good to her.
Yeah.
She's over here chasing shit that not good for her. You know what I'm saying? Like it's fucking stupid.
Modern women we're talking about here. Just generally speaking. Not all.
But you got
not all. No, I agree with that. 100%. Not all.
Check this out. Check this out, bro. You got Cardi B making all these single shit. You got Beyonce making all this single shit. But they will not let their kids listen to that music. Why?
That's a fact too. That's a fact too.
When they all loving fucking they man, sucking they niggas dick, and they ain't putting bread in their pocket and all that shit, right? They make money off of you because you single and miserable. You don't know how to be good to your baby daddy. You don't know
80% of the consumers are women.
Yeah, big facts.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah, that's big facts, man.
What's the next topic?
All right, and then
there was light.
All right. So, like, when it comes to actual relationships, when do you think that it'll be better that a man leads and the woman follows? And with that being said, what you wear, ladies, how you present yourself on Instagram, the type of pictures, the provocative pictures you have yourself on is public. Or when you're going out with your girls and you're dressed in that freakum dress. If your man has a problem with that, would y'all be like, hell no, I don't even listen, my man. You met me like this. Or don't you think you should change?
That's disrespectful
for your relationship.
If
that's why I'm modest.
That's why I don't respect them.
I'll put it to you like this, right? If I'm with a woman, right, and she is proud of her body. She's been going to the gym. Yeah, she's improved. She's lost weight. She's gotten, definition. She looks good, right? Because she earned it. She got on a good diet. She's been healthy, and she's just, she wants to wear more bathing suits, take pictures, and put it on social media, show people her progress and how she's been doing. I have no problem with that. I don't have a problem with a woman putting that kind of picture out there where it's like, okay, you see a before and after. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then she's in a bathing suit, she's looking fine, fit.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't mind that. I'm not tripping on. It goes back to what Horton is talking about. Yeah. If you're out there on some like, all right, I'm using this, I'm basically damn near naked, right? And I'm using this to get my OnlyFans up. Yeah. And I have like a bunch of like almost damn near naked shit. Yeah. You can see like, the fucking, you can see my vagina through my, through my thong and shit, through my G-string. Yeah. Like, bruh, like, okay, now we gotta talk about that.
It's like you're having a for sign.
That's because it's for attention.
And these women,
it's because they want to feel wanted, right? They still want to feel like, hey, I still got it. These niggas still want me. I got options. If my nigga fuck up, this nigga right here or sitting next to me still want to fuck me.
Exactly. Right? And Jay, and so this is the thing. Most of these women are black women. I'll be real with you.
What's up?
So
What's up with
my thing. I'm being real. Pull up.
That's general woman.
Pull up. But most. I didn't say all. All right, hold up. I didn't say all. I didn't say all. I didn't say all. I'm not saying most of those women that be on IG posting half naked pictures, acting like a hoe, acting like a slut. Is on Instagram. It's black women.
Who hurt you?
And y'all are the main women.
Hey, who hurt you? Who hurt you?
I'm surprised that question was asked out.
No, because you know what though? Because we gave him a chance to grow. We gave him a chance to grow.
I'm being real.
Get through it.
Being real. I'm being real. Let me just say this.
But no, I'm not being sarcastic when I say this. He likes black women for real. On the grand scheme, bigger picture, when it comes to like
definitely, I love black women.
It's black women all day. However,
but I'm saying like my thing is, I'm saying most.
Hey, we're gonna have to get you a soundboard. We gotta go to a guitar stand and hook this. We gotta implement this into the show, man.
Yeah, like, but what I'm saying is, most of those women are black women, and y'all be the main one that's expecting us to treat you with respect, to treat you like you're a person. Well, like at the end of the day, you're dressing like a hoe. Bro. What do you think we want?
It's like you don't respect.
What do you think we want?
But the thing is, man, if you're an alpha male, that respect comes with your presence. And then my one of my next pet peeve is respect, bro. If you don't respect me, deuces. The next bitch gonna give me more respect than you. Watch out.
I wouldn't even say I'm an alpha. I'm a sigma myself.
Yeah.
And the thing is, sigmas are like the most indifferent.
Yeah.
So
that's because they don't need.
Yeah, exactly.
They choose to dominate.
Exactly.
Right?
I don't need anything. I choose whatever I want in my circle.
I ain't gonna lie. The main reason why I'm an alpha because domination is a fetish for me. I like to dom.
Yeah.
That's
I'm like a center egalitarian.
But most black women don't like that. You know that?
Give a damn.
I'm an equal opportunist.
I'm not trying to hear that shit. I'm not even going.
Hey man,
submit regardless.
You gotta respect that.
That's just
because it works best that way.
Yeah.
In general.
Look. Women are better at advising than leading. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some areas in a relationship I feel like men shouldn't leave women's in. If your woman is stronger in those areas, by all means, let her handle that shit.
Facts.
Promise her these down shit that you can't do, and then
I'm not choosing curtains.
Not letting her deal with that shit. Right?
I'm not choosing curtains.
Like I ain't gonna lie, I'm not good with money. If I like the shit, I
suck with money too.
Right?
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Hey, if my chick is better with dealing with money, she could deal with the money, right? But if I'm good at that shit, I'm gonna deal with that shit, right? But I'm not gonna lead a motherfucker in some shit I can't lead you in. That's point blank.
My mama, my accountant. Shout out to you, moms.
Hey,
mommy soup.
Yeah,
yeah, I agree through and through though, man. But at the end of the day, we need each other.
Yeah, no, we absolutely need each other.
We need each other. We'll complete each other. We fill in those holes of weakness with the other strengths. Well, it's a balance.
One of the old rituals, right? And this is actually an OG marriage. This is how you actually get married, right? So hey, if you don't know, sex is actually a marriage, right? So when you're actually having sex with a woman, you actually see through their eyes. Believe it or not, your perspective, everything you're doing is actually through their eyes. Bullshit or not, right? So that brief 5 minutes that half of y'all niggas will probably be lasting, right? Those 5 minutes you in. 8
minutes.
Hey, that's all sorts of hooks, uppercut, jabs, throwing in this shit.
Hey, look.
8 minutes.
But look.
33.
Within stock half. If it's 33 minutes, that pussy ain't good. I'm gonna tell you that shit.
33.
But look, check this out. Within those 5 minutes, right? You actually infuse. You actually fuse with that woman, right? So you actually become one, right?
Especially
so that's actually a ritual / marriage, right? So that's one of the original ways of males and females actually getting married, right? It's by fornicating, right? So when that comes to a play, right? Like that's the most intimate thing a male loves is fornication. Right? And I just feel like, hey, you know, I just feel like, and you know, this comes with some black women, I'm gonna admit, right? Some black women is like that. They just eventually feel like a piece of meat when you fucking them, right? It's like, hey, it's the truth, right?
Yeah.
Like you know, we got way more sex libido, right? Like we like to fuck, right?
Yeah.
Right. So within that time, right? I just feel like, hey, you know, that they feel like it's a chore when it's not a chore. Like nigga, I just like feeling you. I like my skin, this your skin. I like my dick.
There's some girls that like that
Arby's.
shit. There's some
roast beef
females that like that shit.
That's the
Mostly
highest
black
form
women.
of intimacy for males. Point blank, period. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna get that out there.
Yeah.
Right? It's not a chore. You should feel happy that your man want to be inside you.
Exactly.
24/7.
You need to be happy.
Like if I'm with you, oh you sexy all the time.
And look, if I'm
Sexy all the time, baby.
I'm with
you know
you-
what I'm saying?
if I'm with you, I don't stop at red lights.
Yeah. Hey, for shit show. It's just a go. It's green to me. It's green for me. You feel me? Hey, you do. Hey, you do. You feel
That
me?
part.
Hey,
I just wanted to say that.
Hey, no,
That was
for real.
But not just angle though. I don't know. That shit
I just wanted to put that out there.
I'm sorry. That's what the shower's for.
Oh,
Oh man.
You know
Okay,
what I
okay.
heard? I heard some. This is I don't know if this is fact or not, but I heard that an alkaline vagina is actually unhealthy
what?
for the woman. That's what I heard.
Oh.
You're talking about. I want to go back to that. You were talking about
The
pH,
pH,
balances,
yeah.
right? I heard from. There's this girl that I used to deal with.
Mhm.
She told me that having an alkaline, because she was like into alkaline water and like the health aspect of water. She was like, yeah, actually, women have an alkaline vagina. That's not good for them. And I was like, really? I was like, so, because I know you can be too alkaline, right? You can have too alkaline for anybody, right? You can have too much alkaline, but you can be too acidic too, which means you don't drink no water. You just drink
all that
sodas,
shit. Yeah.
beers and shit,
Yeah.
right? So I was like, when I thought about it, I was like, really, you would think it's healthy because like I'm going inside you and it's healthy, it's alkaline, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she's like, no, because it fucks with like the fetalness of the egg
Yeah.
inside a woman, and
Yeah,
it
that
fucks
makes
with their
sense.
fallopian
Well-
tubes and you know what I mean?
Well, to me, from my understanding, what I think about that is because of the water, and the best kind of water is from fruits.
I believe that coconut water,
Like
all that shit.
watermelon, mangoes.
Yeah,
Actually, pineapple's actually bad for you.
yeah, it's really it's acidic, yeah.
Pineapple's actually like one of the worst fruits you actually get in
Pineapples make the pussy taste better though.
Yeah, it does. I agree.
Yeah.
Mangoes too. But
and the cum for the guys too.
hey,
All right,
I
cranberries
ain't gonna lie,
All
bro.
right, cranberries.
This is why I'm really not fucking with nobody. You know, I just got out and everything. You know, I'm trying to get myself together, whatever, right? But the misfortune
Got out
I
where,
had-
Jay?
Huh? Prison.
Ah, see?
You know what I'm saying? But
How long were you in there?
I was in there for like a year.
Damn.
Yeah, you know, I'm doing a deuce. But hey, it's cool with me. It's, you know, it's baby time. I ain't tripping, you know what I'm saying? But you know,
Okay, as you
but
proceed,
no, I got demons on me, right? The reason why I say demons are negative entities or, you know, whatever, you know, now I believe it's negative energies, right? But that's because I was fucking with people that had fucked up shit on them, right? So now if I go fuck a bitch, shit gonna go wrong for her, right? Because I'm putting my negative shit on me. I ain't cleansed. I ain't fixed myself yet, right?
transfer of energy.
Yeah, transfer energy, right? So, like, you know how you ever fuck a bitch and then out of nowhere shit just going wrong with you. You can't pay your bills. You know, your car is getting fucked up. You lost a job and shit. Because 9 out of 10 times she fucking with a nigga probably ain't got no job either. Ain't got no car. A car fucked up. Just logged on. Just came
You
out.
attract who you are.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Law of attraction. You know what I'm saying? That is equivalent exchange. Equivalent exchange.
Shouts
bro.
to Full Metal.
You know what I'm saying? No, that's
Anime.
big. That's big talk.
Yeah,
And they not capping when they say that shit.
well,
What you put out there is what you get, man. You know what I'm saying?
So Ella, I've been quiet for a minute.
yeah,
Go ahead,
yeah,
Mr.
go ahead.
Controversial.
yeah, yeah.
The extremist has entered the building.
Come on, man.
Nah, I ain't gonna say it yet. I ain't gonna.
I'm just kidding, bro.
I keep talking.
Any bulls?
Nah, I ain't gonna say it yet because
Hey,
you really disrespect me, man.
who? Me?
We ain't gonna get to it on air, man.
On here?
Like you know what you did, man.
I did something.
Yeah, you know what you did, bro.
I did something.
Yeah, you know what you did, bro.
Man.
You know what you did, bro. Like no cap. You know what you did, nigga.
Oh,
You know what you did, nigga.
I ain't did shit.
Man.
You know what you did, nigga.
You saw it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you know what you did, nigga.
You.
Like real nigga shit, nigga.
Hey.
Like real nigga shit, nigga.
Right.
Like real nigga shit,
Hey,
nigga.
you know you my little nigga, but we could go outside. You feel me?
Oh, wait.
Hold on.
I'm just saying we could go outside.
Wait.
We ain't gonna be. We ain't gonna be.
Wait.
This isn't no jump.
Ain't the love.
Exactly. Whoa.
We ain't gonna have no jumper.
All right,
you know what I'm
guys.
saying?
Wisdom talk. That was a fun episode. Shit, yeah.
Hold on.
We got
hold
to
on.
end it. We got
You,
H20, Cameron Goon, Beats in the back. Thank you. Damn, Giuliani.
Giuliani, once again, new podcast is on my front. I'm starting my own podcast soon, so be on the lookout for that. It's coming.
What's the name of it?
The name of it is it's recognized podcast for right now, but that's subject to change.
Okay.
But I keep doing a salute. You know what I'm saying? No, but be on the lookout for that. Giuliani in the building.
Yes. All right, y'all. Episode 2 in the bag.
In the bag.
And see y'all next Saturday.
Peace.